Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Amazing Spider-Man issue 11. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 76, and this is a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics. We got Justice League United, issue 7, Batman Eternal, issue 36, Bitch Planet, issue 1, Future's End, issue 32, and World's End, issue 10, Synergy, issue 2, Charmed, season 10, issue 3, and Goddess Inc., issue 5. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 76, which is annotated. Also, guys, this Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to have a special live show, a live Q&A show, just end of finals, and I thought it'd be fun. So that's what I'm going to do this Wednesday. But let's talk about The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 11. Spider-Verse, of course, I was very excited to read it. Even though I don't think Spider-Verse has been in my top 5 at all, because, you know, there has been some lacking things, but I'm still always excited about it, because it's Spider-Verse and seeing all these Spider-Men come together. I will say that this cover is not misleading. You get to see Superior Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man fight off, and it's pretty cool. So, awesome artwork here. Let's see what's going on with the story. So as I said, we get to see Superior Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man fight it off, and by the end, you know, Spider-Man's philosophies, the Amazing Spider-Man's philosophies, wins, and says, you know what, I'm not going to kill you, because if I die, you die. And he's like, yeah, I guess that's true, we'll work together. Even though he still thinks he's superior, he's going to work together. But it is cool that Peter kind of outsmarts Dr. Octopus in a way. So we also get to see the other Spider people. They're going in different directions, joining different teams, which I think is very important, that we get some spotlight with these different characters. And was a complaint from last issue, and why it didn't get higher is because there's too many Spider-Men in a panel, and you don't really get to see the personalities of Spider-Man because of that. I think now that there's other Spider people getting their own tie-ins and miniseries, it makes this series and this issue a bit more lighter, and you get to hear people talk, which is important. So I like that they did that for a good chunk of the issue. Now we get to see that Solus finds out who the other Spider person they need to eat, pretty much, which is Sion, or is a Sion. And who is that person is, you find out in the end. Oh, and I will say Cosmic Spider-Man dies in this issue too, which is very upsetting, because he's a very powerful person. He's like, yeah, you're not very powerful. Oh, and that was really good, because you have power, but, you know, I'm more powerful than you. But we find out the Sion is Benji Parker. So what is May going to do about that? So let's talk about this issue. It was a really well done issue. I will also say, just want to make a mention, is that I did not like the way May's face looked in, I think, the first issue of Amazing Spider-Man. They really corrected that. It looked very puffy before, now it definitely looks like May. So I wanted to state that. I think that was very corrected, and now the artwork is beautiful. Because before, that was like my only fault with the art. And I loved everything else. But now I think everything's perfect with the artwork. So, what did I think about the overall issue? I really enjoyed it. Obviously, that cliffhanger as a May fan really shocked me, and now we know that May is going to be even more in the forefront. I just hope now that she is in the forefront, she's in character. That's one hope I do have for the next issue, and it seems like she won't die, because, you know, Spider-Man Team Up issue 3 is like one of the last issues, so she would die next issue. I don't think it's going to happen, because she's in a Team Up issue, so I hope that May won't die, but I think it's interesting that Benji is that person who is the Sion. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm excited about it. And I kind of had a, you know, as I read towards the middle of it, I'm like, I bet Benji's important. I was like, yep, I was right, Benji's important, because he's definitely that missing link. He's a baby, you gotta protect the baby because he can't protect himself, and I'm just happy that he's related to May, that way May has more screen time. But yeah, overall, you know, getting Cosmic Spider-Man to die, again, splitting up teams were very well, the Superior and Amazing fight. I thought this issue was very well done. It was very close to being my pick of the week. The reason it didn't make it was because my pick of the week, I felt like it was a bit more cohesive. There's just a lot of stories going on here, and I had to choose between one, and it was very hard to pick both. I kept being very conflicted on which I should pick for pick of the week, but maybe part 4 will be pick of the week, because, you know, there might be a lot of May, and I think it'll be a very interesting story. But this was so close to being my pick of the week. But I do give it 4.5 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.